Yes, clearly.
Okay. Up, my screen is up. Everybody can see. So today, let's see what we have for gold before we jump into another thing. Let's see what we have for gold first. Once again, I welcome everybody. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. It's good to have you here with us. All right. So for gold, number one is this key level that is lying down here. This one is for the future. All right. So much later, when price comes back, it's going to use here like liquidity to tap into this key level. Is that okay? And then we can buy from there. Now, something happened on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame was sweeping the previous week's candle. That's why you see this buy that we have had over the past few days. It's because of that sweep. This was the sweep here. So you see, after the sweep, now we have been pushing to the upside. Now, gold has encountered something. This break, this pause that it is experiencing is because of something. Now, you can see that we had an engulfing candle here, this big bearish engulfing candle, and then it's also like an expansion to the downside like this. So this reaction that you're having here from gold is not random, okay? It's not random. I always say that hardly do we have random movement in this market, okay? So now coming into the daily time frame, the daily is doing something. Daily has swept yesterday's high, all right, with tendencies to come for the low. Now, mind you, we are still looking at gold running to all-time highs, of course. If it doesn't do that now, but at least we expect that it to still run to all-time highs with time. But for now, because of what is currently happening at this place, is encountering a little bit of an obstacle. So not only is it reacting from this key level, is also having a previous day high sweep. So let's see what the H4 is saying. Now, on the H4 time frame, we can see that gold has done a very nice expansion to the downside. Can you see that? Gold has done an expansion to the downside. So can we see some pullbacks on gold? Can we see some sell pullbacks on gold? We just have to find out. So let's see lower time frame for entry, fair value gap, and you know what we like to see. Okay, 3 hours. 3 hours does not have. Okay, I think it has. 3 hours has a fair value gap here. Let me draw this guy out like another book. Okay, this guy is looking good. Let me see 2 hours. Okay, yeah, 1 eye is also looking very good. All right, so this is the area right now for gold that may experience some sell-off. So this is like inducement liquidity. Is it that we had a new sweep here? Please don't write on my screen, please. Thank you. Don't write on my screen, please. All right. So this is like inducement. Please don't write on my screen again, please.
If I see writing on the screen, I'll kick you out. Please don't do that. Kind day at this, I can see you. Please stop that. Go ahead, Sito.
Okay. Where were we? Okay, so I was saying, so after the sweep, we have had what? We have had an expansion to the downside. So this zone that I've drawn out now, look at it. This zone I've just mapped out now is looking very interesting on the 3 hours and also on the 1 hour time frame. It has a what's it called? A fair value gap, an inducement that is building up there. So we can expect some sell-off from gold at this point, you know. We can expect some reaction from gold at this zone. So like we already have our confirmation entry, we already know what we use to enter trades on this call. So when gold goes into that zone, you can apply that. Is that okay? So that's what I have just been able to pick out right now. Okay, because I'm still bullish on gold, yes, but we cannot close our eyes to the information that we are getting. Is that okay? Even though you are bullish, you still have to be very objective. If you see something that is that may, that may battle or combat your buy trade or your sell trade at any point in time, you have to be very objective and then fit it into your trading plan. So for now, I'm seeing this area, and this area is looking very interesting for me. So when gold goes inside there, I'm going to see if I can get a sell from this place, but it's going to be a short-term sell. You know, gold is very bullish. We cannot be taking too much sell trades, right? Because of how bullish gold is. So let's be very cautious at around that area. Okay. So let's see what Euro GBP is doing at this point. So for the people in the boot camp, I called out this zone for them. Boot camp, I sent this area for them that they should be interested in looking for a buy. So you can draw this guy out as another block. You can draw it as a key level, whatever you want to draw it. But this zone was looking very good for the Euro GBP to buy from. Now, what happened? Let's see. Let's break it down together. Now, something has also happened here. There's also this liquidity here. Can you see this liquidity, this inducement liquidity that is lying down here? So we are very much interested now in what price has to do when it falls into this area. Now, will I just go and press buy when price enters my point of interest? No, right? I want more. I want more development so that I can be sure of what price is trying to do before I jump in. Is that okay? So let's see what price did. Now, if you are looking at our candle theory, you see that there was a sweep of the previous day's low. Can you see? That's yesterday, Tuesday swept Monday candle. Can you see? And you know what happens now? That when the previous day low of a candle is swept like this on the daily, I use it on the daily time frame and on the weekly. I don't use it on the H4. All right. So if the previous day low is swept, there is high tendency, there's high chance for it to come for the high. So I liked the fact that this happened because it is further confirming that buy that I wanted to buy from here. Is that okay? You know, I wanted to buy from this area already. So I now come and I see a previous day candle being swept. That's the low of the previous day being swept. So this further confirms my buy idea. Am I correct? Good. So now we have that. So let's see what H4. You know, H4 is where we go to look for expansion. So you see, if you go to the line chart, you can see that there was a very nice sweep and break situation here. See that price swept the low here and then came to do what? Came to break structure to the upside. So we are now interested in the buy that has to happen here. Now, I go to the lower time frame now. The other block entry did not really present itself, even though the other entry models that we have that might have worked out there. So how do we join in this trade? Okay, how do we join in this trade? Because I'm not here to break down. We are here to see how we can trade. So something is happening here that is of interest to me. Look at the H4. H4 is about an hour, 13 minutes before it closes. What are you also seeing? H4 is trying to form a fully bullish engulfing candle formation. This is very interesting to me. You see, the candle has been swept here, and price is also trying to close above it. But for now, it has not yet finished forming. All right, so I'm not going to do anything. Now, what I'm going to say is that when this candle finished forming, I believe at that point, it must have gotten this expansion also. Okay, so when this happens, we can now start looking for entries. Let me see lower time frame. All this price action is very, very balanced. All this very, very balanced. No, this thing. Let me see. Okay, 5 minutes is looking interesting at this point. But please, before you take this trade, this expansion has to happen. Okay, in the next 1 hour, 12 minutes, this candle has to close bullish, almost the way it is or higher. Anything that makes this candle to come back and close like this, right? You have to wait for it to further develop before you now play continuation. Is that okay, please? So for now, we are bullish on Euro GBP. So I wanted to, talk about this one briefly so that if it further develops during the day, we know how to scale in our entry. Okay, so we are still having a very nice push from this zone. So let's see how this one does in the next 1 hour. If we get this break of structure, we can look for another block on the lower time frame to play continuation. So 15 minutes has another block, as well as 5 minutes. So these are zones that we can use to we can use to enter. Is that okay, please? All right. So let's go. Let's see. GBP JPY. I'm trying to buy these JPY pairs from this GBP JPY. I had a trade here this morning, but this one got stopped out. So I'm trying to see how I can still enter. So GJ, look at it now. GJ, you know how we come to the market and we care about the most recent expansion. So if I am to clear this and show you the line chart, you'll see that this is the most recent expansion. Is that okay? So there's every tendency for GJ to just use this place and buy back till this high. Is that okay? All right. So let's see H4. H4 is supposed to give us an alignment. So I can refine this my line to, oh my God, to this area. I like how price was playing around here. The same thing, I was looking at the same thing around this area. You know, price did well here, and then here. So I was trying to buy from here, but that one did not work out. But it's fine because all of this is still a fair value gap. So it's possible that price just wants to go for the cheaper or for the lower price before it buys. So I'm still bullish on this guy. Okay. So let me delete this one. I'm still bullish here. So what's the plan now? What's the plan? Let me see lower time frame to show you what I'm looking at now. So you see this place now. You see this place now. Oh, there's something here. There's a QMR kind of situation here where price sweeps and gives you liquidity here. But for now, I'm not looking at that one. This is what I'm looking at because of this fair value gap. So see what I'm looking at now. On the line chart, I want price to do this. When price breaks here, if price can confirm this expansion at this point, then I can look for an entry here to play. So that's what I'm going to be doing on GBP JPY. All right. So it's trying to give another entry opportunity. But you're going to have to be patient, please. Patience is key in trading. All right. So you see, we are having something like this. So the moment we can close with a body above this place, then you know that our buy idea has become valid again. And then we can now join in the buy. GJ should buy till this place. GJ should buy till this draw on liquidity. Is that okay? But we need to do what? We need to get an alignment on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so let this 1 hour time frame come and do something like this, close above here with a body. Then we are now going to be interested in another block that will be lying down somewhere here that we can use to fire on. Okay, so please, if that does not present itself, you just wait it out. But this zone that we are currently on GJ is looking very good. So I had GJ and NZD-JPY this morning. NZD-JPY is already flying. NZD-JPY is already flying. So let me see. NZD-JPY. So the plan was, something is happening here. I think this trade, I took it from the weekly. I drew my bias from the weekly time frame. See what's happening on the weekly. Weekly is sweeping the previous week's low and should come for the high. Abi, good. Something happened yesterday. Yesterday came and expanded. Look at this place. Price came and closed above this place, this line on this place on the line chart. So this is an expansion. All right. Price has closed above here. This is an expansion. Are we together? So we can expect price to buy. So I just entered the H4, and then I saw this this FVG. So this was a very good area for this buy to come from. So I use confirmation entry to scale in and get the trade. So, but for now, there is no re-entry. There's no re-entry. There's no re-entry for now that I can call. The only re-entry would be maybe when price does something like this to take here, then you can now do this and continue. But for now, there's no re-entry. But this is a very valid buy. This guy is looking like he's going to buy for a while. Okay. Do I still have time? Can I throw in one more or one or two more? Let's see. What do we have? I've done EG, Euro GBP. Which other one? Was it GU? Let me see GU. What's GU saying? Okay. GU. Let me see the H4 time frame. Okay. So H4 GU is trying to expand. GU was supposed to be a buy, right? But price is coming from somewhere here. See this key level that price is currently reacting off from. That's number one. Number two is that as price has touched there, price is now sweeping the previous day's high. So that's a tendency for us to come down. Now, see what the H4 did. H4 did the first fully bearish engulfing candle up there, and then was falling down. And now it's trying to expand again. All right. So in the next 1 hour, if this guy can close beyond this line that I drew, here, if he can close beyond this line with a body, all right, then we can expect that GU will just continue selling from here. Okay, to just do something like this, tap here and then fall. All right. But for now, like I said, we are very, very patient to wait for price to give us this expansion. Let the expansions happen. Because we are in a live session does not mean the trade is going to happen on the live session. Sometimes it will happen on the live session. Sometimes we have to wait for it to happen, and then we can now key in. So lastly, somebody is saying Euro JPY. Let me see. Do I have anything there? Okay, let me clear my charts. What's happening on Euro JPY? Euro JPY is bullish. Okay, we had something here. Weekly was sweeping to come for this guy, right? But at the meantime, if you go to the daily time frame, you see this. You can call it another block. You know me, I just like to use the line, but you know we are still doing one and the same thing, right? Good. So this guy is like a small obstacle for the sell that was currently happening. So let's see H4. What's H4 saying? Good. Now H4 did something. So you see, this was the last expansion. This area. See the way price played around this area a lot of times. Can you see? See the way, this is why I call it the key level. Price is interacting with that zone multiple times. Then it goes to break that zone impulsively. So more often than not, price will always come back to retest that zone before continuing. We know our simple knowledge of support resistance. That's what's happening here. This is like a support zone, a strong support that has been invalidated, that has been violated with this candle. So more often times than not, price will always come back to play with that zone before it continues the direction. Now, if you are vigilant enough, you'll see that the same thing is happening again at this point. Can you see? See the way price has dwelled here over and over and over, and then we now have this one. Then we now have this major break of structure. So can't we expect Euro JPY to do something like this and continue selling? Exactly. What happens in the market is it just repeats itself over and over and over again. So our job is to position ourselves and catch the moves. Okay. So let me see how that zone looks like on the lower time frame. It has fair value gap. Everything is intact, please. Who asked for it? That's a Kane there. So this guy is looking very good. So what will happen is when price just taps into this my area like this, I can start looking for a possible sell opportunity from there. And then we still have this area that we can target. But for now, like I say, we can be catching TP along the line before you get to your final take profits. Okay. So for now, I'm looking at Euro JPY trading inside this guy and falling. Okay, Mr. Val.
Yeah.
I think
All right. Let me take over.
Thank you. Thank you,
awesome.
everyone. Let me unshare.
All right. All right. Hope we learned something, guys. So let me take over from there. Okay. Let's start with this. Let's start with the fundamental side. So we have AUD has been very strong since market open, but we have AUD CPI that came up negative. So we expect to see some weaknesses on AUD one, and the area of overstretch positions now. But now that 230, we have ADP, ISM service. So let's see how all this react. But technically, technically what's going on there on dollar, I love to, for me, dollar is still what? I'm still bearish. There's a way I look at market. I look at market in two places. Guys, I want you to learn something, right? I know Sito is a kind of style of trading is I use candle theory. So learn from there. You don't need 5 strategies to be in the winning side. This year, I want every one of us to define our trading. We can't just be trading everything we see. One, now, first and foremost, know which type of trader you want to be. Are you going to be a swing trader? This is very, very important. This beginning of the year, define which type of trader you're going to be. Am I going to be a swing? Am I a swing trader? Am I a day trader? Am I a scalper? Now, out of this theory, I will advise, let scalping go out of your way. If you are a scalper, please remove scalping from your trading life. You can never be profitable. You make money today, make money tomorrow, make money next tomorrow. But on the next 4 days, if you lose, all those money you make, they'll be wiped out. So now you have option to choose between day trading and what? Swing trader. Now, what is different between these two? Day trading are the set of people that they don't take trade to the next day. You come to the market, you look for a trade between the London session, maybe 8 a.m. And I will advise, before you start placing trade, don't just wake up in the morning, 6 a.m., you are placing trade. Any move in 6 a.m. is still a fake move. The market, the real move, stabilization come from 8 a.m., 8:30 Nigeria time, which is the UK London session. So by that time, we will have seen Asia high or Asia low will have been taken, liquidity Asia will have been taken out by 8:30. Then you can position yourself and to take your trade. So then you can hold your trade in New York, till New York over. So you close your trade. What are you looking out for? Maybe you are looking at 40 to 50 pips for that day. Now, be a day trader. It doesn't mean that you must trade every day, right? If there is no setup, you don't trade. No setup like that. Like I told some people in my cycle that this year is going to be what? A rule-based trading year. You must have a rule. So, and then what will be your time frame as a day trader? We are going to combine 2 time frames together. 4 hours time frame be your higher time frame, because you need a high time frame to look at the structure, the directions, which is market order flow. Then 15 minutes will be your entry, or 1 hour will be your higher time frame, and 5 minutes will be your entry. So that is as a day trader. But if you are going to be a swing trader, meaning that you have the ability to hold market 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. Now, as a swing trader, it comes with a lot of emotions, because you can see profit today, tomorrow the profit become a break even. But at the end of the day, if you are correct in your directions, the market will still go your way. Now, it comes to emotion, you must have emotional discipline. Trade and forget. Allow the trade to play out. Right? So, and what will be your time frame? You don't need too much of time frame. Like me, it's daily and 4 hours. I use daily and I use 4 hours for my entry. Right? So I can leave that trade to run for 1 week, 2 weeks. Now, as a swing trader, you may not have trade every day. Maybe 2 times in a week. You may see trade 2 times in a week, 1 time in a week. Maybe setup will come. And that's why I have, if you look at my this, I have a lot of instruments so that at least I can see one trade in a week, right? So it has a lot of advantage and disadvantage. But why did I choose swing trade? I have studied not noisemaker on the internet. I have studied a lot of successful traders that are really making money, not showing this on the internet, on YouTube or anything. As well as that, most of these people, 80% of them, they are swing trading. So the advantage of swing trade is more higher than day trading. But whatever works for you is just define your personality on this trade journey, right? So that is it. So for me, DSY is still bearish. It's still bearish. All this bullish movement, they are just a temporary movement. We have two concern area to work with. I have this area, I have this area. So now, 4 hours. So what is happening on 4 hours? Now you can see on 4 hours, now I have two zones that I'm working with on 4 hours. I have zone 1 and zone 2. Zone 2 is a temporary zone. And that's what caused, I'll show you on USD card. I take a USD card hit stop loss, and I will tell you the reason. Exactly like this. So zone 1 is more valid than zone 2. But sometimes you can see price reacted in zone 2 and it gave us a displacement. We can see a clear, you can see a displacement. So this guy can valid and market start selling off, right? This is a very good displacement on zone 2. Look at it. We have a sweep above this high. We have this low. We have price violated the low. Then price has come back to this imbalance now, to the supply zone. So let's see if this zone will hold. So meaning that if this zone will hold, then we may see DSY collapsing at least to this drawn liquidity here. So zone 1, zone 2 is working perfectly, but everything we have here, this is just a one row. There's no break of structure here. So this is where we have a break of structure, but the whole structure, this to this is that we have really break of structure. So this plays a valid break of structure that we have there. So that is overall structure is showing us bearish, right? Now, fractal structure on smaller time frame, is showing us a kind of this is what it produces a retracement. So the retracement is whether it dip into this. And when we look at our swing at our you can see price has come to premium and mitigate this zone and give us a displacement. So that's why I said this may be a valid zone. The news will determine. If the news come out, if that news bad on dollar, we can see dollar sell off. And if it's strong, then this is another place that dollar may sell off. So what do we now see now? So that leads us to euro. Okay, before I go there, I take a position, I think yesterday night, on this guy here. So I look at I think see to analyze this, but just at the zone where he asks us to do that. So now this guy is not that too bullish. See, there's a way I look at my change of character and displacement. Now, this low, as far as BTC is still concerned, forget what all this move here, BTC is still bearish, and I will tell you the reason. So when you look at BTC, all we can see on BTC is price creating a high, then we have a displacement, a break of structure around there. So this is a daily time frame. You can see this is what we are creating. So now you can see that we don't have a lower low. So this low is still what? A weak low. This list for me say a weak low, and it say drawn liquidity. Now, do we have a good change of character on daily now? Not yet. this high, this is the high. We do not have what? A successful daily candle close that have given us maybe a kind of change of character. We'll have used what we call mitigation block for. So there's no change of character. This is the last thing I've said. As long as BTC is still here, we are what? The price is still bearish. And so all I can do now is to put BTC in this 2 cycle here. So more confirmation is when we have BTC break out from this mini resistance, then that would be a bullish for BTC. But for now, though a sign of breakout is coming because price is creating a lower high. So when I'm a student of patterns. When I see this kind of pattern, before you know, this pattern will lead to a breakout. But BTC is still ranging on daily, and we are still more bearish. So going to 4 hours. Now on 4 hours, we have some displacement, right? Everything here. I can't do anything break or structure. There's nothing like break or structure. Everything's just in a ranging. But why did I buy here yesterday? Don't look at okay. Why did I just set a petty order because of this place. I saw a displacement that's okay. This is a zone that I just said, okay, let me set a petty order. And I discovered that later in the night, he activated, even traded to this high. Now you can see. So watching more a clear upside for BTC when price begin to trade above this high. So maybe you stay away, or if price come down, you can look for maybe opportunity to buy, but don't sell yet. Don't sell. So let's watch what BTC will do. The year is still early. BTC is trading now 92,000. So it can still come down more lower, maybe 70 or 80 before another bull run. So this is not something that we want to enter. BTC is something that you want to buy and hold. We are trading it, but if you want to trade it, not something you'll be trading, you're getting $20 bill, go. We look for higher time frame entry, just buy and hold. So I've cleared BTC. Now come to Euro USD. I think I called during the session yesterday. I have trade already here. I have a trade running already. You can see this gave me a good money and it came back again, almost to my entry. That is the disadvantage of what? Of swing trading, but it pays. Now, and yesterday when we come to smaller time frame now, I discovered that, okay, we have a kind of displacement, a kind of change of character in 15 minutes. And I said, here, this is a very good displacement on 15 minutes. So, I call for entry here. Price activated us and give us this. So, let's watch. As long as price has no stop loss, that trade still valid. Let's know what will happen today before the end of the day. So, but overall, this is still a demand zone. So Euro US is still bullish until maybe price close break above this low on a daily time frame. Then you cannot be say, okay, we are bearish. Look, let me expand it. So this demand zone is a key zone that the bull must hold, and that's where I put my stop loss. Anything that made a daily close above here, then Euro may settle this place. Don't forget, we have a kind of a lower high. It can be this is a valid lower high because it has break structure. This will become a valid low. So it's a must that this guy holds. So I am mostly bullish on what? On Euro USD. I have a position already on Euro USD, and let's see how this thing will play out. On GBP USD, for me, GBP USD is still bullish, and I will not advise a sell on GBP USD. No matter what is doing. I know he has swept a daily high, but now this philosophy of candle rate theory, it works. But if you want to use it, now let me teach you. Not that I don't know this. If you want to use this candle theory, make sure when market close by 10 p.m., know how that candle close. Bam. Then wake up by 7 a.m. Look, once you come on your system on 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. when London open, once you see that price has swept previous day high, what you need to do, you come to 15 minutes. By that time, the movement has not really moved. So you come to 15 minutes. What you will do is that you put an horizontal line on previous day high. For example, I'm just not how to use candle theory to catch up this kind of move. So you put your candle on yesterday high. So once you see that around 8 a.m., this will call a Judas swing. That yesterday high have been swept. It means that the rest of during London or New York, we may have price coming down. So you want to catch that move. So you can now come to 15 minutes, right? So that 15 minutes, all you need to do is you wait for a displacement. So we have a liquidity sweep. So meanwhile, if you want to trade this guy, this place will be your entry at least. You have cashed your move and go out. So because this guy here is still bullish, and we are what? Trend followers. So now this is our low, this is the low, and this is our high. So mean that since I'm a higher time frame trader, I focus on the major directions of the market. The major direction is what? Is uptrend. I don't care this reversal that is happening here. So all I am care is what? To continue the uptrend. So here's our low and here's our high. So all you are waiting for, you can mark out, you can do, if you are a demand and supply trader like us, so you can mark out your demand zone. So you can mark out you can mark up your demand zone, something like this. That's because your POI. Two things can happen. You can do a penny order, you put your stop loss here, or you wait for price here. As it drop, you come to 15 minutes, then wait for a change of character on 15 minutes and buy. So buying this guy is more favorable than to sell. There's nothing for me that warrants my sell for now. Since you not cash that early sell on smaller time frame here, so from here, just leave the market. Now, if this guy wants really to sell, then we can't miss out. Allow price to do or to break this low. Once price break this low, this will become what? A supply zone. Then we look for what? It said this is very clear directions. Price is bullish. Look, guys, price is bullish, and let us not be giving money to the market. You can see prices. So that is my take. I have my strategy that I've used to get into trade. So that is the direction for. This is direction for GBP USD. Is bullish. It's profitable to look for bullish direction. Since I talk about gold, so I put a market then at gold. I talked about yesterday. So I want to give about gold is good. If you want to sell, look for how you can look for displacement and sell. So, but gold is bullish. But here we may see price holding that place. We have a gap here. This is where I'm looking to buy gold. If price drop to this place, so I'm looking to buy. I'm not interested to sell gold. Rather, I'm looking to buy gold. If price here. So if you want to sell, follow the direction that Cito has given. You can sell gold. I'm on this trade. I'm still holding this trade. I called it out yesterday also. I've been on this trade. I call this trade out to people that attended on the 28th live session. So now, initially, in a drawdown, but we profit. And yesterday, I call out towards. I say, watch out this zone or this place. We have a continuation. So you can see now that all I'm just following is what market direction. Here we have our last break of structure. This is demand zone, and I'm always position myself to continue on the buy. But if price break out this place, it hit my stop loss, I lost 1%, then I know that we are already what? To bearish. The market is whether you are bearish, you are on the bearish side, or you are on the what? On the bullish side. So I'm still bullish on NZD/USD. So you can look for a position to join. AUD, I have a pending order. AUD did not activate. You can see that everything, I have my trade plan. You can see this is my pending order, but price did not get to me. So I will delete pending order. Why? It's not that valid because price has hit my take profit without taking me in. So, but this zone is still open. I'm waiting for any day price will come here. So I will look for what? A bullish opportunity. Guy, trading no complicate. No, not the complicate things. Make your strategy so simple. Make it simple, no complication. But make it simple. If you no day, no day. If you day, day. Simple as this. Like anytime, I'm not doing anything. I'm not analyzing UAUSD on my own until when price drop to this place before I can have interest on AUD/USD. This is a clear break of structure. This is not a break of structure. These are inducement. I'm waiting for price to get here. Then I will join the trade. Otherwise, I'm not interested again. So that's direction. Then, yes, example. You know, I'm a kind of trader that if I hit stop loss, I take any stop loss, I will not delete it. You will see it. Now, and this is what smaller time frame do sometimes. You can hit stop loss anyhow. And this is a perfect example. I took this trade, but I hit stop loss. Why did I stop? Why did I take the trade? Now, let's analyze this trade now. Now, I did not use 4 hours to enter this trade. I used 15 minutes, and I will tell you the reason why I hit stop loss. Any trade you hit stop loss is a lesson. Now, this is a daily time frame. Price, we have this is a now clearly it's a sell market. So, but sometimes the market may be selling, but you also are selling and you see stop loss if you enter wrongly. Now, the whole leg of this trade, this is where it started from. This is our swing guy. This is the whole leg, and this is the low. Now, this is where we have what? A clear break of structure. This place, that smaller time frame, on higher time frame, is not a break of structure. It's not a valid break of structure. Why? The last bullish candle that formed, we did not see this bearish candle close above that bullish candle. Now, but it's a zone on smaller time frame. So I have zone 1, zone 2. Now, let's analyze it. Why zone 1 is not a kind of break of, it's not a valid zone. And that is the reason why I hit stop loss. I will analyze it now. Now, price have taken a lot of liquidity. There are a lot of liquidity here. Look at it. Price has swept a lot of liquidity. It has made this trench. So there's a need for a serious pullback to create a higher low before continuation. And when we put our Fibo, you can see we are still what? In bullish territory. So going to smaller time frame and look for entry, let me find trouble. Now, that is higher time frame, say. But let's go to 4 hours. So 4 hours now, you can see now you mark it, we have a clear break on 4 hours, right? Then this play become a valid zone. But when you look at here, look at imbalance, right? So it means that there's another zone that price can trade to. Now, price move to this zone. Let me delete this now. I don't stop loss. I don't chop that one. Now, price came here. Sorry, guys. So on 4 hours, and this is what tricked me. So I saw fine this high liquidity sweep. Though on smaller time frame is a valid trade, but sometimes smaller time frame can be so deceived. Then we have this guy swept liquidity, and we have 4 hours a Gulfi candle, and so that's what I was using. So I can say I'm also right in a simple way, right? But it is what it is. Then we have a change of character on 15 minutes, price retest, and that's where we take a position. But what happened? We have price push out this morning and take out that high. So lose is a part of the trade. Whenever you hit stop loss, you don't look at it. You take it what as a lesson. So as for this guy, I am no longer interested in selling for now until maybe price get to this zone. So that is Euro USD card. Then we'll talk about AUD. We'll talk about it. USD share. This guy is still what? This is also a ranging market. So I'll give you a strategy to trade a range so that you buy from support or you sell from resistance. So if you want to trade this, I will advise you continue for a buy opportunity on this until price traded. So for me, I am not interested on USD share because it's ranging. I am not interested. You can see it's a ranging market. I always advise people to stay away from what? A ranging market. So I want to see a clear direction before I take any trade. Right. So all the USD pair, JPY. So JPY on daily time frame, we have a drawn liquidity above here. The price is mitigating this supply zone. So it has entered range. So we need to see a displacement before we start selling. A clear displacement before we start selling, or price break up and we'll continue. For now, there's no trade on USD JPY. Right. So what else again? This will have come.
Sir, please check GPP card.
GPP card.
Yes, sir.
Okay, GPP card. GPP card, yeah, this guy is bullish. GPP card is kind of bullish. So what you do, I checked yesterday. So come to 1 hour. Now this is zone. So what you need to do now, come to 1 hour time frame. You can see I already mark it out. Just like, after every live session in the evening, I will also do what I call my own personal analysis. So GBP card, let's go to 4 hours. Yes, let me use 4 hours. So GBP card, where are we? I'm also interested to trade this guy though. I'm interested to trade it. So I have what? This is a very clear break of structure. So that gives us what? A what? We are bullish on, we have been ranging with sweep liquidity here. So we can see a lot of lows here. Give us a sweep of liquidity. This low that call this low break us. So for now, you can use everything here as your what? Let's use the last candle here as our demand zone. So you can use this place as a demand zone. So if you are not to buy, it's whether you use confirmation entry or your aggressive entry. Allow price to drop here, go to 15 minutes, wait for what? A change of character on 15 minutes. Then you can look for, you can buy. That is confirmation entry, right? Sometimes confirmation entry will make you to, or you just do aggressive entry. Put your stop, let your stop loss come low here. Though it's a wide, you can use like this. So but for this, I will advise you do confirmation entry. Why? Because this is the low. If I want to confirm this now, if I want to use FIBO, this is the swing low. So these are swing low towards swing. So here will be my trade. So that dotted line will be my entry. My stop loss will come below here and my target. So I'm trading this. I'm trading this. So that is a good trade. UBP card. We are bullish, right? AUD chef, GBP AUD. We are bearish. Let's see daily time frame. But we must be very careful because when prices get to all this kind of low, you must be very careful. So for now, let's see what price we do here. Let's price we do here. So for now, I'm leaving this guy. Right. Okay, you can see this was a nice trade. I've been in this trade since last year. You can see how the trade play out. Was a nice play out, but it take time. It take time. This trade before this thing deliver here is like over 2 weeks. Let's see. Let me count the day. This is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 weeks. Now 2 weeks. This is 2.4 hour. So let's assume that in 2 weeks, I made 2.4 hour from my trading, my account. See, if I have this guy, if I have this one, 2 of this in a month, that will give me 5%. That is very good result. That is very good result. 5% in a month is very good result, guys. So, all right. So that is it. That is it. No worry. This year we're going to shape our mindset of trading and to make us a profitable trader. Meanwhile, for those of us that have not, we released our books last year. So please, if there is a small money, just 10K. I will advise, this is a chicken change. Get this book. It's loaded. Everything from beginner class, market structure, chart patterns, SMC, everything is inside. Grab it and read and begin to work it along with your chart analysis. It will help you. So guys, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you can ask. I think we cover your trade this morning.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
About the book, how can we get a hard copy?
Just chat me up. Chat me up personally. Should you have my number?
Okay, sir.
If you have my number is here. I'm putting it
okay.
I'm putting it on this thing already. On the chat box. On the chat box. 08128329978. So that's my WhatsApp number. You can chat me up.
I'm not seeing it.
On the chat box.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I just saw it.
Please, anybody that want to chat me up can chat me up. So that is nice. So please look at that gold. The Cito has given us an entry on gold. He has given us and I'm seeing gold. We may have a gold sell-off on. You can see it's already working out. You're already giving us a distance. So follow the entry, the analysis that Cito gave us, that we can trade gold. I'm seeing gold coming back here. Just me. I am not interested in selling it, but that doesn't mean that you can't sell and make money. This place is very long. This gap may come to fill up before gold is going to continue, right? So our trade for today is we call out this Euro USD yesterday. Let's see if he stop loss. Glory be to God. We'll look for another entry. GBP USD, we are looking for a buy. So if you are a scalper, you can look for. I don't say we not sell. I'm not saying this guy will not sell. So please get it right. I am not condemning the sell of this guy. So if you know that you want to do sharp trading, just look for entry. But me, because of if I want to sell, this place will be an opportunity to sell. Maybe for this second candle here. But for getting to this place, I would love this guy to come here and look for buy opportunity. For me, it will be a better buy to follow the trend of the market, than to counter. Because me, whenever I try to counter trade, the thing they backfire me. I don't know that I'm no good. I don't like. Yes, everybody. That's why I said you must know what work for you, right, guys? When people are resting December from from December. We close officially live session December clinical. Throughout December, I have been back testing. I visit my strategy again. I have 2 strategies. I've been back testing them. And I saw that that's fine. Though as far as my higher time frame entry, it may be long to activate. It may take 1 week, 2 weeks to deliver, but I still have 60%, at least 60% win rate. When I back out of 10, 8 deliver. I have my journal, and this year I want everybody to have a journal. Have a book. Any trade you take, whether win or loss, document it. You need to have a journal that, okay, at the end of the month, I take a total trade of 10 trades. How many did I win? How many did I lose? That will help you to checkmate if your strategy, the way you trade, if it's going to be profitable or not. I tell you, we have a lot of things for us, this live session, through that journey. We are looking for, we are looking at least 10 good traders that want to empower. So, and how do we do that? It depends on our kind of trade. Don't take every trade you see. Take every trade you see. Choose your trade. Even though you are a day trader, go for A+ trade. So with time, we will unfold the things that we have in stock for us. But we just don't want everybody to be a better trader. I want to build a successful trading community. And that's why I'm saying all this that I am saying now. So thank you for joining today. So we are looking for a buy opportunity. I'm looking, not off. I'm looking for a buy opportunity on GBPUSD. Then, okay, I'm still on this trade already. So, and again, now that I am on trade management, now that I am on NZUSD, is still running. The account that I take this guy, maybe I'm risking 1% of that account. I will not, if any trade show up on USD, I will not take trade on that account again. So until maybe if price has come to this place now, I break even, then now I cannot take another trade on that account. Do not take 3 trades on the same account and you are risking 1%. That means you are risking 3% of your account. And also, don't have too much of USD trades. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you take Euro USD, give you USD, and on the same thing. You are just contracting 1 trade at a time. If you deliver now, this trade now, let's say this trade will go to run for 1 week. For me, this is 2.5 hours. Now, if I have 2 of these for a week, all I need is to have 2 of these that will deliver in a week. That will give me 5 hours. 5 hours will be small. 5% will be small in a $100 account. But what you are doing, you are building a portfolio that if you consistent 5 hours, 5%, you can do 5%, 3%, 5% every month. By the time you gather money to buy a Pro-Firma account, if you have $100,000 account, you know that 5% is very, very important. So whatever we are doing now in a small account, we can replicate it in a big account. If you are not successful in $50, $100, $200 account, you can never be successful when you buy $200,000 Pro-Firma account. So let's take our trade journey, journey serious this year. If you have money to pay for a mentorship, pay. If you have money to buy book, buy. Everything you need to do. This business is serious business, and we must determine to make a substantial amount in this year. Thank you. Our time has extended by 7 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, message.
I'm with you for the prod firm. I'm waiting.
No problem, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll see you tomorrow.